Captain Sydney Lee and Captain Andrew Peters. I'd like to welcome you all aboard Rex Flight ZL621 to Melbourne. Our expected flight time today is approximately 45 minutes. My name is Maddie and it is my pleasure to be your cabin manager. As you settle in, please ensure you have taken your assigned seats and your seatbelts are now firmly fastened. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a row without a seat in front of you, please ensure that all carrying items have been placed into the overhead lockers for both takeoff and landing, ensuring that the floor area is kept clear. Passengers are also reminded that it is a requirement to wear a face mask over both nose and mouth for the entirety of the flight. You are able to remove your face mask during service or instructed to do so by your crew. If you do require any assistance today or there is anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask your flight attendants as they make their way through the cabin. Once again, welcome on board your Rex flight to Canberra. Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome back our frequent travellers and a very warm welcome to those passengers travelling with Rex for the first time. Your flight attendants on board today's flight. At the front of the cabin is Dallas, in the middle is Caitlin, and at the back is Jake, along with Jess and myself. May we have your full attention as we demonstrate the safety features for this Boeing 737 aircraft. It is a requirement to follow crew instructions at all times. Please do pause electronic devices during this announcement. As you can see, our flight attendants have removed their face masks to demonstrate the correct fitment of the oxygen mask. If oxygen is required, you will need to remove any face mask before fitting the drop-down oxygen mask. If an evacuation is required, all cabin baggage must be left on board this aircraft.
In your seat pocket, you will find a cabin safety information card, which shows the brace position and other important information on what you should do in the unlikely event of an emergency. Please read this carefully before we take off. Your seatbelt should now be securely fastened low and tight around your hips. Fasten the seatbelt by placing the clasp into the metal buckle like this. To tighten, pull the strap outwards. And to release, lift the metal buckle. Your seatbelt must be securely fastened whenever you are seated, directed by your crew, and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. For your comfort, the cabin will be pressurized during this flight. If oxygen is required, masks like these will drop automatically from the unit above your head. Immediately pull the mask firmly down towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and secure with the strap. Continue to breathe normally. Oxygen will flow through the mask even though the bag may not inflate. It is important to fit your own mask first before assisting others. Life jackets are located beside or underneath each seat. If required, you will need to retrieve the life jacket and remove it from its pouch. Slip the life jacket over your head and secure the strap around your waist by clicking the two ends together. To tighten, pull this strap. Once outside the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling on the red toggles. For further inflation, blow into these mouthpieces. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. Infant and spare adult life jackets are also carried on board and will be distributed by crew if required. There are 8 emergency exits on this Boeing 737 aircraft that your crew will now point out. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, 4 exits over the wing, and 2 doors at the rear of the aircraft. Look around for your nearest exit, which may be located behind you. Emergency lighting, including escape path lighting, is located throughout the cabin and will help guide you to your nearest exit. Please observe the fasten seatbelt sign. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. This is a non-smoking flight. It is a federal offence to smoke on board this aircraft. This includes the use of electronic cigarettes. As an added precaution, smoke detectors and alarms have been fitted in the lavatories. In preparation for takeoff, please ensure all personal electronic devices have been switched to flight mode. Large electronic devices must now be securely stowed. Your seatbelt should be firmly fastened, armrests down, tray table locked in the closed position, and seat back upright. Shortly, the cabin lights will be dimmed for takeoff. There is a reading light located in the unit above your head. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
possible. There are two lavatories located at the rear of the aircraft for your convenience. May I remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, are not permitted at any time. Another friendly reminder that whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must be in your seats with your seatbelt firmly fastened. If you do misplace any electronic devices on your flight today, we ask that you do not move your seat, but contact a flight attendant immediately to assist you. Also aboard our aircraft, we suggest you do some gentle exercises. Please do refer to your flight magazine for more. Again, if there's anything we can do to make your flight more comfortable today, please do not hesitate to ask one of our friendly flight attendants. But for now, we ask you sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight to Melbourne. attendants, be seated for landing. Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to Melbourne where the local time is approaching 3 o'clock. Please do remain seated with your seatbelt firmly fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and that captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign. If your electronic devices are within reach, you're welcome to use these now. However, electronic devices must not be used whilst disembarking the aircraft and crossing the tarmac. Prior to leaving your seat today, please do check your seat area and seat pocket for any personal belongings and do take care when opening the overhead lockers as some of the heavy items may have moved around during our flight today. If we require any assistance disembarking the aircraft this afternoon, we ask that you just remain seated and one of our flight attendants will be happy to help you. A reminder that smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes, are not permitted on the tarmac or inside any Australian airport. There is also a requirement to wear face masks when inside any terminal building, and we ask that you follow any QR checking codes. On behalf of Captain Sydney Lee and Captain Andrew Peters, we'd like to thank you for flying with Rex today. It has been our pleasure to have you on board, and we look forward to your company when you next choose to fly. If Melbourne is home, welcome home. Or if you are visiting, we do hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you and have a lovely afternoon.
Flight attendants, disarm your doors.